y'all, so I figured that I'll talk to y'all for a little bit while I'm on lunch break. Basically do another pregnancy video. I want to discuss my birth plan, as well as share with you guys my half-baked photo shoot or whatever that I had did a couple of weeks ago. Y'all, it came out so freaking cute, like so freaking cute or whatever. I'm gonna insert a clip here so you guys can see, and then at the end I'll go ahead and insert the entire video, like, of me actually prepping for the photo shoot. But I did it in my kitchen, y'all, and then had brought like some, you know, baby necessities and stuff like that, and, you know, did my prop, and it came out really, 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 really cute or whatever. But yes, y'all, I am 27 weeks. I'm so tired. Like, y'all, I just want this to be over with. Like, pregnancy is a blessing, do not get me wrong, but it takes a toll on your body, mentally and physically. And the fact that I'm pregnant in the summer is definitely taking a toll on me, because this heat is nothing to be played with, y'all. Like, Dave was getting ready to call code red on me a couple of weeks ago when I had went to the splash park with my kids, bitch. Like, I started seeing stars. That's how hot it was out there, and I wasn't staying hydrated like I should. I was out there drinking Sprite soda and fruit punch, knowing goodness well I should have been drinking water or whatever. But it's not for the weak. It's definitely not for the weak. My stomach been itching like crazy. I'm trying not to scratch my belly, y'all, but it itched, and you know, I don't want to be like tapping and hitting him and stuff, so I'm trying my hardest to like rub it, you know, rather than scratch, because I definitely don't want no stretch marks or whatever. I'm trying to get the body back after I dropped the baby or whatever. But yes, y'all, my birth plan so far, my birth plan is just basically epidural. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I did think about having a water birth here and there. You know, I have an OB now, so I know with the OBs cannot do water births. You need a midwife for that. So I was going to try to find me a midwife, and then just, you know, just do it at home water birth. That way, you know, my kids can be involved, and, you know, maybe grandma, and, you know, my baby's aunt, the one that's throwing my baby shower, y'all. I'm so grateful for her, because if it wasn't for her, I would still be stuck in this rut and just basically not wanting a baby shower, because like I said, because of my mom's situation. I'm like, my mom is not gonna be there, so I don't want no baby shower. Like, it's gonna be like a huge void of, you know, me missing her presence, like looking around the room and she's nowhere to be found. But my boyfriend's sister, she wasn't going for it. Like, she reached out twice, I think 2 or 3 times, and was just like, you know, I'll do it for you. So when people take the initiative to actually show me they care like that, it's like, okay, you know, why pass up the opportunity if you really have someone that genuinely wants to do something for you, you know? So we are going to do a baby shower or whatever. But yes, y'all, so I wanted to have a water birth at first and just have, you know, my loved ones there, and like really enjoy the moment and have like a very calm and peaceful birth. But my pain tolerance is like really, really low. Like, I don't have tolerance for anything, actually, but pain is definitely not one of them. Like, God, y'all, I can't even explain it, but I've thought about it, you know, because I'm like, you know what, this is my 3rd pregnancy, you know, 3rd baby, so maybe with this baby it may be faster than the other 2, you know, because with my daughter I pushed for like an hour or 2 with her, and I was 3 centimeters dilated like throughout the whole weekend. I took castor oil, I took castor oil to have her, like, to try to make the process speed up a little bit, because I was 3 centimeters dilated from Friday to Sunday, and I had her on Monday or whatever, which I shouldn't have did. So I'm not encouraging that. Y'all didn't hear it from me. You want to do it, you do your thing, but you ain't hear from me. Well, you heard it from me, but I ain't telling you to do it. So, but I did. I took castor oil with my daughter, I want to say like Sunday night, because I know Saturday I was contracting all day. They kept sending me home. So I'm like, you know what, I got a trick for that. Sunday, same thing. I was contracting real bad. Still wasn't really making any progress. It was only 3 centimeters. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna take this castor oil and see what happens. Sure enough, I went into labor wee hours of the morning Sunday. It was like probably like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I had her on Monday or whatever. And I pushed for like an hour or two. I pushed for a very long time or whatever. And I was in a lot of pain because she was my first. So, you know, they would come in and check my cervix. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have to keep coming and checking my cervix. Like, if the baby gonna come, the baby gonna come. Like, open my legs, look at my Gucci. And if you see her head right there, that means she coming. I don't need y'all to keep sticking your hand up in me because it's very painful. Like, it was a hot mess, y'all. I locked my legs. I threatened to not want to push once it was time to push. Child, I was begging these people for a C-section. Girl, I was 24, 23 at the time. I was a hot mess, I'm trying to tell you. But, you know, and then with my son, I told you I don't really remember too much with him because he came quick. I went to the hospital, had contractions. They kept me, gave me the epidural. A couple hours later, they was like, Mom, his head is right here. I pushed like 3 times. My baby was out, okay? Or whatever. So I'm like, with this third one, it may not be as bad, you know, but I know with both of my previous pregnancies, I did have the epidural. Like, it was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I think with my son, they had me on continuous. Like, they had me on continuous, whereas though, I ain't even gonna say whereas though, because I can't even explain to y'all exactly what it is, but I was told that I was on continuous epidural, and that was that. So yes, my birth plan was mainly, you know, going to the hospital, getting epidural, pushing off this baby. But then I'm like, you know, I really want to experience the water birth, because I feel like when I watch these videos on YouTube, they are so freaking beautiful, but I do not think that my pain tolerance will allow me to go through with something like that. I really do not. I don't know, because, you know, with the water birth, y'all, you can't get an epidural. You know, you can't get, it's like unmedicated. So I don't know. I don't know. That I'm like, maybe I'll probably do it with my 4th pregnancy, because I want one more. I want 4 kids. I want another girl. So hopefully if I have a 4th child, it's a girl, but it may not be. It may be another set of balls. So can't do anything about that. But I do want 4 kids because I want a big family. You know, my family isn't but so big. You know, a lot of my relatives has passed. And I think a lot of them had passed before I was even born, or I think when I was little. So we're not as large as I would want us to be, which sometimes don't even matter, because our family don't even, I'm not about to get into my family on YouTube, but yeah. So I'm trying to create my own family, you know, and, you know, go and do family trips and family gatherings amongst us or whatever. You know, because I want my kids to be big on family as well. You know, my dad's side of the family, cool. You know, my dad always got something going on. He planned stuff. He wanted to cook out, see his grandkids. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July. Like my father, like, he be trying to do his big one all the time. But when it comes to other sides of the family, it's just like nobody's really that close. Or I should say, we not as close as we should be. And since my mom had passed, it was like, it's been like everything's been downhill. Like, it's a hot ass mess. I ain't even gonna kid you. But yes, y'all, I'm thinking about the water birth. I want to look into it some more and get some information about it or whatever, and you know, and be like, you know, if I decide to do a water birth and I can't do the water birth while we're in the middle of trying to do the water birth, will y'all send me to the hospital eventually if the pain gets unbearable and give me my epidural? I don't want to do the water birth and be like, once you decide on that, that's what you're stuck on. You can't change, you can't do. I don't want that, because baby, when I'm in pain, it's ugly. It's very ugly or whatever. But yes, y'all, I just wanted to jump on here and, you know, talk about the birth plan, my birth plan or whatever, and see, have any of you guys experienced a water birth? Have you? God, y'all, I don't know. Like, I was so nervous. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about this whole thing, and it's crazy because it's my 3rd pregnancy. Excuse me, but it's like you go into childbirth not knowing what to expect. You know, it's just scary a little bit. You can want for certain things to happen, you can have a whole plan, you know, but sometimes having a whole birth plan doesn't even work out the way that it should, you know. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yes, so we're gonna try to figure that part out. But as of right now, the plan is to give, you know, birth at the hospital vaginally, you know, get an epidural if everything goes well. But I'm also looking to the water birth situation as well, because I know I was sent some information from one of my cousins on Facebook. She had inboxed me, you know, a bunch of different things, and like I said, I think it's so beautiful. It's like a very beautiful experience, or whatever. But I have another video that I'm gonna drop after this one, y'all. It's basically just the baby haul of me showing you guys some of the things that I have for him already. We got our bassinet, we got our car seat, we have our baby bouncer, we got Pampers, we got a bunch of wipes, we got a lot of baby clothes, we got his some stuff that my friends got for me off of my registry, the baby Bijan, the little courier in the front. I got my baby tub, which came from one of my friends as well. Like, y'all, it's just, I'm so excited. It's like a true blessing. I kid you not. Like, it is a very beautiful feeling. It's very draining, but it is a very, very beautiful feeling, and I wouldn't trade it for the world or whatever. But yes, y'all, I just wanted to get on here and chop it up with y'all, because I'm like, if I don't do a video in a car, I posted 2 videos already, so if I don't do a video today in the car, it may be a while before I post another video. It's like, nah, I'm kidding. I told you I'm gonna try to keep them coming back to back now, because I actually got some stuff to talk about. I actually have some stuff to vlog, you know. So yeah, we're gonna vibe and ride throughout this pregnancy together. Next week, Saturday, I will be 28 weeks. Whew. So I'm almost at the finish line, but the bitch is tired, the bitch is hot, I'm out of breath, my nose is spreading, my face clearing up though. Okay, face definitely clearing up. But yes, y'all, I'll see you guys in my next video. Dubs on the Cadillac, white teeth, Nikes, gangsters don't know how to act. Atmosphere, big head, college park, barber home, coming smoking on chrome, choking on that old phone. Take my face up and cooking, they got the Dallas looking, thinking I was easy, I can see it. That's when I say no, but shawty can't never miss, ever got that fire like round here we find slow. We keep it good and push it down. Getting drunk up in the club, we get down. All my ladies to the floor. Handle it, baby, bag it up. Getting drunk up in the club, we get down. Ready, they can do